Geeks, Geek Gorillas, it is me. I am back for Nancy Drew. Oh boy, this episode. There's a lot to talk about, and I've got limited time, so let's just dive into it. But before you do, a little bit of housekeeping. I know I promised the Riverdale episode, but I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't feel motivated to review it. I know Lucy was on there. Had Katie Keene. That was only like a third of the episode, and it was still kind of didn't really do too much to set up the show. It was clear they only had Lucy for a day of filming, and the other plots of the episode were just downright ridiculous and reminded me of telenovelas and Netflix's The Punisher. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Nancy Drew. So, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the episode, go watch that and come back and tell what you think in the comments down below. We pick up where we left off. Nancy is in this alternate reality thanks to the room. Her friends are trying to get her to wake her up, and in the end, they put some holy water on her to help her, which that takes way too long, because if that was me, I would have been like trying to force the holy water maybe down her throat or something, or drench her in it. They then talk to her, which she gets the messages in these cute little blue notes. And when she squeezes one that Bess wrote her, in real life she squeezes Beth's hand. But really, they don't help too much. The main journey is for Nancy to do. So Nancy goes and she finds out that in this world, her mom is alive. All of her friends are nice to her. George is a hugger. Bess is a social media influencer with curly hair and just openly rocks her English accent. Her natural accent. And everything is good. She has a clean slate to start over with Nick. But then she slowly puts it together that this is all fake. And being the perfect version of her friends, they're like, we don't believe you, but we'll go along with it. This house that she was investigating, Nick just bought, Dream Nick just bought, and they find a door that looks exactly like the door that Nancy did to go into the room. So she's like, I just need the key. They go to Ryan. And he's like, yeah, you have the key. I gave it to you and you hid it. Back in the day. So they go on this scavenger hunt thing to find it. Meanwhile, slowly just referencing like how complicated Nancy's life is in the real world. How easier it would be for her to stay here. She even is with her mom when her mom gets a call from the doctor, but everything's fine in this world. She even, like, goes all the way with Dream Nick, realizing that their relationship failed because she didn't fight for him. And then she follows the clues that lead her to a cemetery, and she finds the key. Meanwhile, there's a ghost finding her all the way. Each time it does, it leaves behind the symbol. She finally opens the key, it opens the door, and it doesn't lead any... The door just opens, and it's a normal room. Then Nancy does some, like, personal investigating and realizes that it's her room, and it's her mom, and she follows her mom's old message from when she was a little girl about where to reach her in heaven. Kennedy McMahon pulls off some great acting and like finally gets to say goodbye to her mom. And it's really choked up and makes me really hurt in the feels. And then she says goodbye and wakes up. Oh, she also wakes up and she has the key now, and it has on it the symbol that the ghost kept leaving. But yeah, so Nancy and them relax. Nancy almost springs up the thing with Nick. And then I think might be maybe reading into too many things, but when Nancy talks to Ace, and Ace is talking about like Nick and all, seems like he's saying so I don't have to worry about him, like his competition. Are we gonna do Ace and Nancy? Nace? I would not be against it. Honestly, Ace is the one male on the show I like her the most with. I don't know if I ship her with a guy yet, but if I had to, it would be Ace. Which, by the way, I don't know if this is a hint to them being in a ship or not, but Ace was completely the same in Dream World. That, like, drop everything. Okay, what do you need? Type mentality. That I love about Ace. Don't care, I'll do it. That was basically the episode. There were some also little things there that I liked. Like real life George and her reacting to Nancy, and then her immediately seeing Nancy wakes up. She puts her hand on Nick. But then when Nancy starts to get up, she like instantly coils it away, which really good, like slight acting from Leah Lewis, I believe that's her name. I mean, of course, with this episode, Kennedy McMahon was the main acting force of the episode, but I think Leah had a few good moments. They all did, honestly. Bess and Ace. Like, Ace is like, that's some pretty good some pretty intense holy water. Like, Ace, how do you know quality of holy water? But anyway, oh, also, when Nancy gets home, there's a surprise. Her father's there, which that's good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me will be for, on this channel, Legacies. If I have enough time to get into it, I'll tell you tomorrow why I said on this channel in my Legacies review. So you'll have to stay tuned to see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond. Nah, was it all a dream?